Okay, so in this video I'm going to show you how to find your 8 sources and compile them in one Google Doc with the correct MLA citations. So it all starts at Google Drive. So you want to go to google.com/drive to get to this page here. And then once you get to this page, you're going to click right here on Go to Google Drive. So you'll click there, and it will take you to a login screen. And once you're here, you're going to want to put in your credentials. You already have a student account at Google Drive, so here you're going to put in your email or your student login, and then your password goes here, and you're going to click Sign In. After you get into your Google Drive, it'll look something like this. Now, my Google Drive looks a little bit different because I use it a lot. So I have a lot of files in my Google Drive. You may not have as many. So what we have to do here is we have to create a document. We have to create a Google Doc that you're going to share with me later that will have your final product assignment. And you do that by clicking right here on Create. And once you hit Create, a drop-down menu will pop down right here. This is a drop-down menu. And it's going to ask you what you want to create. Now what you're creating is a document right here. And so you're going to click on Document. After you click on Document, you're going to get a big old blank page, and it's ready for you to start writing some things. But before that, we should title the document. So you're going to want to click right up here where it says Untitled Document. And when you do that, you're going to get a little pop-up window that's going to ask you to go ahead and title it. And I called mine Passion Project 8 Sources, and you can call it whatever you want, but that's one idea for a title. Once you put in a title, you put OK. Really doesn't matter what you title it. Okay, so now you're ready to go. We have a blank document here. We have our title of our document up here, Passion Project 8 Sources. We're ready to start typing. So what we're going to do is open up a new tab. You do that by going up here where there's like an open tab thing, so you can have multiple tabs going at once. I'm using Chrome, and it defaults to go right to Google's main page. And this is fine. So we're going to go ahead and search something on Google. Honestly, I think you might not find a lot of reliable information if you just do a blank search on Google, but that's just going to be a fast way for me to demonstrate what to do. So you're going to search something right here in the box. If you want more reliable information, you should use some of the library's resources. In particular, Opposing Viewpoints is really good if you want to find something that on a controversial subject. Anyway, once you click on Google, you can go ahead and search something. We are going to search skydiving. So when we search skydiving and we hit enter, we have a bunch of information. We have some advertisements here. There's like skydiving.com, blah blah blah. I find that a lot of this stuff is very biased. That it's very corporate. They're trying to sell you stuff. I don't like this tab, just the main web tab. What I like to do is I like to click over here on News. News often will give you some more interesting information that's like uber specific. So anyway, when you click on the News tab for skydiving, you get a bunch of articles, and very predictably about people who've died skydiving. And this seems like it'd be a very important part of my speech to talk about the risks and dangers of skydiving. So I just clicked on an article that looked interesting to me. I went ahead and clicked on this one down here. So this is skydiving instructor killed in fall was attempting tracking, whatever that is. So this is going to have some interesting information maybe. So anyway, when I click on that, it takes me right to ABC News. And ABC News, it has a lot of information on it. I'm not even going to necessarily read the article right now. I can read it later. But what I'm going to do here is save this as an open tab. I don't want to close this tab. I want to save it. I want to use this article. And so what I'm going to do is open a new tab so that I can get to EasyBib so that I can cite it properly. All right, so I open up a new tab, and I go to www.easybib.com, right here, www.easybib.com. And it is a website that looks like this. And it has this auto-cite function. This is what I'm going to use. I'm going to try to do this first to cite something I just got off of a Google search. So what I have to do is I have to put the URL right in this box. The URL is whatever gobbledygook is up here. So the URL for this page is www.easybib.com. But what I want to do is get the URL from the article that's in this tab right here. So anyway, I'm going to click on that tab, and it takes us back to our article about the instructor who was killed attempting whatever tracking is. And I'm going to highlight the URL, which is up here, and I'm going to right click and I'm going to write copy. You can also hit the control button, hit Control C, which is a keyboard shortcut. But if I right click and hit copy, now this URL is in my clipboard. I'm then going to click back on the EasyBib tab right here. So I'm going to click back to EasyBib. And I'm going to go to this AutoCite box. I'm going to click into it. I'm going to hit right click and I'm going to hit paste. And then that is going to put the whole URL right in that box, which is right where I want. And then I'm going to hit cite it. When I hit cite it, it gives me a preview of what I'm going to get. This preview needs to be evaluated by you. The computer is dumb. It's just based on programming. So it's going to try to scrape the website for the information about the title of the website, the article title, the publisher, when it was published, when you accessed it, and who wrote it. You have to double check this stuff. If something is wrong here, your citation is going to be wrong. So you just can't hit continue. You have to actually make sure that it found this relevant information. If anything on here looks fishy, when you hit continue, which is right down here, when you hit continue, you're going to have to sort of change a few things. Anyway, this all looks really good, so we're just going to hit continue, and we're going to have pretty good confidence that what we're going to get will be a good source, a good citation. So anyway, it goes to the next page, and the next page has information about what I just said: source type, article, contributors, website. It's all pretty good. So you're going to scroll down to the bottom after you check to make sure that everything here looks good to you, and you're going to click Create Citation right here. Create Citation. This is scrolling down to the bottom of the page. You'll see Create Citation. So you click that, and then it takes you to this screen, and it has your citation right here. This is what you want. This is it right here. And you're going to highlight the citation here, and you're going to hit copy. You're going to right click and put copy. Then you're going to go back to your Google Doc, which was all the way right here. It's in this tab. It's waiting for you. So you click on that tab and you get back to your Google Doc. And once you're here, you're going to go ahead and put the cursor here, and then you're going to right click and you're going to say paste to get that citation. And there it is. Okay, so here is our citation. But the problem is it doesn't have a hanging indent. This line's okay, but this line needs to be indented 1/2 inch. So we have to move the second line 1/2 inch. So the way you do that is you highlight everything. You highlight this whole thing, and then up above, you're going to go to this ruler here, and you're going to move these two little triangles and line about 1/2 inch in. But now we need to get the first line all the way back to the front of the sentence. All right, so the way we do that is we try to get just the top part. There's two parts. There's this part and a bottom triangle. You want to get just this top part all the way back over to the left. And if you highlight over it, if you just hover over it, it'll say first line indent. And so that's the one you want to get all the way to the left. And now your citation is fine. So now we have our citation, but what we're missing here is the whole article. So we're going to go back to the tab where the article is. It's right here, skydiving instructor killed. And here it is. And we're just going to highlight the whole text of the article. And then we're going to right click and hit copy. And then we're going to go back to our document here. Underneath the citation, we're going to hit right click and paste. And then there it is. Now you're going to do that 8 times. You're going to find 8 articles and you're going to compile them into one Google Doc. And before each one, you're going to have an EasyBib citation. When you're all done, you're going to click up here. There's a share button. And then it'll have this drop down. All you have to do is put my email address here and then click send, and you're done. And you'll do that after you have all 8 sources. All right, good luck.